I say? You can't use Drake with me. You can't use fucking Lil Baby because they don't f with me no more. So you please don't use that. You haven't seen me around Drake in a minute. Or Lil Baby. A long time. So let's get that out the door. Please don't use that no more. Like, I'm not a leecher. Like, fuck with me for a reason. But like, I want to die. Like, I want to kill myself. I want to like leave this earth.
This Diddy trial rekindled an old feud, and now Meek Mill is out there claiming that Drake was playing both sides and that he was the one who set up YK for Diddy. However, if you know the history, you can understand why Meek felt compelled to finally speak up. Back in 2012, Drake and Meek were actually friends. They collaborated on the song Amen, and everything seemed to be going well between them. However, when Rico dropped, Meek wasn't feeling how things were going, so he jumped on Twitter and began berating Drake. This wasn't about some feature feed or late verse, though. Meek hit where it hurts in this game, calling out Drake for allegedly not writing his own rhymes. If you understand this culture, having your pin questioned is a direct shot to your credibility. Meek even claimed that he would have cut Drake's verse if he had known that he didn't write it himself. What really sparked it was Meek's suspicion that Drake might have included a diss in the line that set him off to me. The girl of your dreams is really not a challenge. After he tweeted that out, people began to look into it more, and soon the topic of discussion had shifted from Rico to whether Drake had ghostwriters and whether he was stealing Meek's girls. Nicki Minaj, to be exact. From there, the fire was lit, and Drake wasn't about to let that slide. He took it straight to OVO Radio and dropped Charged Up, a diss aimed right at Meek and all those accusations. Meek, on the other hand, wasn't too impressed, at least publicly. He tweeted out that Drake's bars were baby lotion soft. He promised to return fire. Meanwhile, Drake wasn't slowing down. He followed up with Back to Back, and that one made noise. We're talking Grammy-nominated noise. It became the first hip-hop diss track to ever land a Grammy nomination. Drake was applying heavy pressure. Meek finally came back with W to Know, where he doubled down on the ghostwriting claims. The cover art showed Drake as part of Milli Vanilli, and he even sampled Quentin Miller's reference track. Drake had more heat ready too, a track called 3P, which he performed live at OVO Fest but never officially released. The message was clear, though. Drake was staying on offense. It wasn't until 2018 that things seemed to cool off. Drake brought Meek out at a Boston show, and they performed Dreams and Nightmares together. That was supposed to be the olive branch. Meek even freestyled over Back to Back later that year. On the surface, it looked like the beef was squashed, but the chapter was far from over. This YK. All of those previous emotions were pushed back to the surface by Osiris's condition, and now, in 2021, YK, things become crazy. Osiris and Diddy were both in Jamaica at the same time. Normally, that wouldn't draw attention, but YK had just made his financial situation public. He wasn't shy about it either. He told the entire world that he was selling off all of his expensive cars in order to make ends meet.
I sold my Lamborghini, I sold my Rolls Royce, I sold my Cadillacs. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Ride that thing. Hey, I'm about to beat that charge. Man, what the heck? I ain't gonna lie. This thing humble yourself. I ain't gonna cap to you. I got a floss for you, nigga. God, I ain't got a floss for you, nigga, man. If y'all gonna think what y'all want to think. If I do got it, don't got it. Y'all gonna think what y'all want to think. I love this Honda. I ain't riding the Lamborghini. I got a floss for you, nigga.
Naturally, many assumed that YKK was keeping quiet and working on his paper. But suddenly, he appeared in Jamaica, lounging in a lavish villa as if all of his financial troubles had suddenly disappeared. And this is when things started to seem strange. First, YKK posted a picture of Diddy shirtless in the pool with prayer hand emojis, followed by another post that said, "Listening to that Diddy eating that good fruit in the beautiful weather." After that, YKK posted a picture of Diddy, leaning over a plate of fruit, giving off the vibes of a full boy toy, as if he were on someone's payroll. One person said, "I told myself the moment I didn't see no female or a hint towards him being with family, I knew it was a man who sponsored the trip, and honestly, that isn't even a reach." They quickly picked up on that feeling when out on the streets. The notion was then supported by YK's own baby mom, who remarked, "Stop asking me what happened with my BD. I caught him with a man." Indeed, Meek was paying great attention since he had previously witnessed how the titans of this field use and expel the youth and how these so-called mentors abuse their position of authority.
What's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
When YKK did the Breakfast Club interview, Charlemagne addressed him directly about the allegation that he was Diddy's boy toy, and YKK couldn't even pretend to be serious. Thus, it was proven. His body language was with his hoodie.
Nobody would ever say that one.
Oh, yeah.
So here goes Envy.
They said he was Diddy's boy toy.
Yeah, I was in Jamaica with him.
Oh, I see it now.
See?
I was in
YK
Jamaica with
Osiris
him.
in Jamaica with his alleged.
Now, this is where it got really bad. Drake also used YK, though not in the same way as Diddy, but he mistreated him and then abandoned him. Many people had already noticed that YK was constantly around Drake, so when the video of Drake forcing YK to sing after losing a $60,000 wager surfaced, it didn't sit well with them.
I ain't gonna hold you no more. I ain't gonna hold you no more.
You owe me 60 bands, and you have to perform the song right now in the crib. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? I'm giving you an out. I'm not Baby. I'm not Boosie. You don't owe me no 2 rags, 5 rags. You owe me 60 bands. I'm playing the song right now. You ready? I need a full. You don't owe me no money right now. I swear. I need a full performance though. The real though. I'm serious.
You just got it.
Later, when others questioned him about it, YK attempted to downplay it by claiming that Drake was his brother.
Who said he don't pay you?
Remember with Drake? Remember you had to sing for Drake?
Nah, but Drake my brother though. Like that's my boy. So it's like when we bet and gamble, like it's really ain't about no money. It's really about this fun. Like we bet $100,000 a shot, but we like it's like really like brother love. Like you know that's my
Did you
boy.
ever win?
You were struggling? You were struggling? With them push-ups?
Drake fueled the flames by posting YK's new haircut, which was obviously inspired by the famous Loverboy album, with the caption, "Burnt the F out, you really won." One person commented, "Looks like they're having him do some strange things." And to be honest, it's hard to disagree with that. One YK Osiris.
Man, stop playing. Only I can do this. Me and the boy. Stop. Stop.
Shortly after YK got an OVO owl tattooed on his leg, everything started to get really strange. It was your boy YK's sideman shouting out to all of Urban Central. Shout out, yeah. And then, all of a sudden, YK got dropped by Drake. It was so horrible that YKK broke down on Instagram Live, sobbing and stating that he wanted to die, that he wanted to leave this world, and that he felt like he had no friends. This wasn't about sway, it was about pure agony.
Like I say, you can't use Drake with me. You can't use fucking Lil Baby because they don't me no more. So you please don't use that. You haven't seen me around Drake in a minute, or Lil Baby, a long time. So let's get that out the door. Please don't use that no more. Like I'm not a leecher. Like fuck with me for a reason. But like I want to die. Like I want to kill myself. I want to like leave this earth. I don't have no friends. Y'all see who I'm with? Nobody. I'm nobody. Nobody nearest me. Nobody around me. Nobody is like near me.
Later on, he even said that rappers had made false claims about their divine blessings and that they were struggling with strong emotions and suicidal thoughts.
They always want you to, you know what these rappers, all these singers, all these big rappers y'all look up to? They always tell you what the good part about, but they never tell you what the bad part. And that's crazy, man. Yeah, they got all this money, but they dealing with emo spirits. They dealing with themselves. They dealing with, man, come on, man. I want to get out this music industry because this is not for me. But I do it because I feed my family. But I don't want to be in this. This is not what God want me to do. God don't want me to do this, but I do it to feed my family. And I want to get out this. I want to get out of the music industry because yes, you go through pain. You go through this because this is what the devil wants you to go through to destroy.
Diddy and others weren't simply flexing for Instagram, according to media sites and others close to the scene. The word is that this went further. Perverse custom in which influential people supposedly begin with presents, vacations, and phony friendships before beginning the true play, which is well liked once they have earned your confidence. Psychic Sloan Bella even discussed it, claiming that Kim Porter was previously aware of it.
Gay people, but what we're talking about here is ritualistic sexual deviancy used to harness energy of a human being. We are being harnessed, not me, not you, but the people that he's dealing with, and she became privy to this.
And after YK spoke out, his career nosedived. For Meek, this was too much to ignore. According to sources, he doesn't just blame Diddy, but also Drake for using YK and then dumping him after the fun was over, like he was an object. The performances, the tattoos, the jet videos, all of it added up. And now, with Diddy's whole empire crumbling, people are calling out not only Diddy, but everyone who was complicit. One user said, "These youngsters are giving up their manhoods for fortune and fame." Wow, another wrote. Who has ever really made it under Diddy in the music industry? Anyone? This is awful. I feel sorry for YK. Diddy is a sick man. That was his whole goal, to take advantage of people. Another user added, "They like them young because they are naive and easily influenced and manipulated, you know. He's going to make it because we are praying for him. I see something pure in his spirit, and the Father takes care of his children. He felt alone and helpless. God protect him and let the truth set him free." Sound off in the comments with your take, and if you're hungry for more unfiltered insights and the real story behind the drama, hit that subscribe button and check out the next clip that's lighting up your feed.